this girl's gonna be doing a story time of something that happened to me earlier this year. Kind of my fault, but whatever. This also has to do with a lot of people are asking me like, why don't you wear your waist trainer anymore, girl? Like, why don't you? This is gonna cover all of it right now. So definitely go check out all my social media links right here, including my Kik. If you guys go into Kik, it's absolutely free to join. You can ask me any question you want to my Kik bot in the fashion and beauty category under pink sparkles, and I will personally answer them for you once the Kik bot collects them. Also Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, you know how it is. Basically, I had Brazilian butt lift surgery, and if you don't know what that is, a lot of people still think I have butt implants. I don't have butt implants, okay? They take fat out of whatever area you choose. I chose my tummy, my stomach, so they sucked all the fat out, then had all this fat, and then they stuck it right back in my bum. So it's all fat in my bum. I've got a bootylicious bum. It's all fat, natural, not natural, sorry, not sorry. Anyway, so that happened. P.S. If you guys like my Slate Up makeup look today, I just did the review on the Swamp Queen Graveyard Girl palette. You guys can go watch that. I'll stick that link in the description box down below if you guys want to see my beautiful makeup today, or anything that I'm wearing, lippies, cheeks, it's all there. After surgery, I had to wear like a binder to like keep everything in check, but when that was finished, you could either go nothing at all, or you could wear a waist trainer or a corset to keep that shape, because he basically gave me that shape, and if you eat cookies all day like I do, like, you're gonna lose that shape of it. Well, unless you're like freaking Paris Hilton, love you girl. But I have a tummy, and I always have had a tummy, so I was like, yeah, I'll keep that shape. My doctor said, get a corset to keep that shape, and his assistant said, or a waist trainer. And I hear waist trainer, I'm like, Kardashian swag, like dirt off my shoulder, Kardashian. I swear to God, like, cause you always see like Kylie or Chloe or all of them, Kim, that have these waist trainers on, and I'm like, I'm gonna do that, like that's how they get that shape. So the waist trainer that I got was this one. It's a blue one. It was actually the exact one that Kim Kardashian wore in one of hers, and it's like hi. So there are two settings on here, and I got mine in an extra small because that's basically you have to like measure your waist, and I was like a triple X extra small, like so small in the waist compared to all their measurements. So I was like, I'll just get an extra small. Girl, like, okay, so I was smaller than the recommended size, and I could barely get this on. Not kidding. I was like, hey, I'm gonna put it on. I tried to put it on, literally, and I had like a small waist because I just got like that. I wasn't wanting a small stomach, I was wanting a booty, right? But I was like, hey, I kind of like this shape. I want to keep it. So waist trainer. Literally, it went to here on my waist, and that's like small. So I literally could only go to like this first one, and my boyfriend had to like push the wall, and I had to like push back and like suck in my, like, not even kidding, and like almost break it closed. And when it was closed, I was like, hey girl. So I couldn't really sit down, because as soon as I sat down while wearing this, not even kidding, my toes would feel like they were going like blue, like they would feel cold. Like I touched my toes and I'd be like, there's no blood flowing in here. So this just like restricted everything and just like sucked it in just on the stomach. And I was like, and I would honestly, no word of a lie, this isn't no hate to like this waist trainer company, I think I just got a size too small, because you're not supposed to, like, literally he would like kick off the wall and we'd be like, like all together, and it would go in. I am not joking, I'm not making this up right now, that's exactly what happened. So I think I got a size too small. Like, yeah, extra small. It's, I know people, my haters are gonna be like, girls, they told you you're not an extra small, honey, stop wishing. But that's what the size chart said. Like, it said I was smaller than that, so that's why I got it. So we struggled to put this on every single day. Like, it's a nightmare. And I was like looking into a bigger size, and I started waist training on April 16th of this year. And if you guys remember a vlog called whatever, this vlog right here, I found it. It was April 26th. 10 days later, I woke up and I couldn't walk. I couldn't walk. So I get out of bed and I'm like, cool, like, and I'm not exaggerating, I couldn't walk. As soon as I got up, I was like, oh, I felt like my knee, there was something a little wrong with it. And as soon as I stepped down, I like fell to the ground. I'm like, what the heck? I felt like I was like an 80-year-old man, not even joking, or woman, cool. Gender equality, girl. I finally got myself up and I couldn't put any weight whatsoever on my leg. And I was like, what? I shop as my sport. Like, I eat. Like, why am I sore? Like, you know, I didn't have crazy sex, I didn't do anything, so like, why am I sore? Like, I was so confused. I like was trying to think, like, I wasn't even working out at that time, so I'm like, cool, like, I'm dying. So I phoned my mom and I was like, I literally can't walk. I am not being dramatic right now, I can't walk. I can't put any weight on my leg. I have no idea what's going on. I need help. What is happening? And my mom's like freaking out because she knew I had surgery like a little while back. So she's like, you have a blood clot. Like that's what she said right to me. She's like, you have a blood clot, you're gonna die. And I'm like, cool. So I was like, yeah, I'll just go to the doctor then after lunch or something like that. Cause it wasn't like, I don't know, if I'm like, can't breathe, then I'm gonna rush to the doctor, but it's my leg, you know? Like I can still eat my oatmeal and then go to the doctor after, you know what I mean? She's like, absolutely not, like you have a blood clot, you're gonna die. And I'm like, but I don't think so. And I was researching blood clots and I didn't have one, you know, because it said like hot to the touch. So I was like, I don't have a blood clot. She rushed her. She told her boss, she was like, I have to go. It's an absolute emergency. She like ran, ow, oh my lash, ow. She rushed to my house, like sped. She's like, get in the car. And she was like trying to carry me. I'm like, I'm good. Like, just give me a minute. And I said, you know, I just think I need crutches. So before we leave, I started to have a little bit of chest pains. And I was like, I don't know why I have chest pains. And I was like, because of your blood clot, like Avi. And I'm like, hey, but like, I don't know. It wasn't like I'm dying, but it was something I was noticing, like the chest pains. So anyway, so we go to the doctor, he looks at my knee and he basically says I have a torn, or what is it? A something tendon. Oh my god, I forget what it is now, but anyway, you're looking at it right here. That tendon, and there was fluid buildup around my knee, and I was like, how? And then he said, well, what have you been doing? I told him surgery, and I haven't really been walking, and he told me, oh, it's probably just because when you haven't walked, and all of a sudden you're starting to walk a little bit more, that could probably cause it, because your weight isn't used to being on your legs, right? And I was like, oh, okay, I get it. So it was all good. The next couple days I was having a little bit of chest pains and the knee was getting better, but it was still kind of sore. So then I made an appointment with my family doctor because I just went to like a minor emergency because I was having a blood clot. But props to my mom for like being on it and not just being like, oh, whatever, take an Advil, and then it was a blood clot and then like, cool. Don't mess around with your health, you guys. If there's something going on, you go. So I was like, okay, whatever, like that's probably what it is. I'll just take it easy. No. So I went to my family doctor a few days or a week later when I could get into her, like there's something wrong with my eye, I'll be right back. And I explained to my doctor what the other doctor said and she's like, oh, okay, well, I don't think you would get a pulled tendon from doing that. You know what I mean? There has to be some sort of force to do that. She's like, I don't really know. So she's like, tell me everything about your surgery. Like, what exactly have you been doing? And I was like, blah, blah, yeah. And then she's like, oh, your waist looks really tiny. And that's what she said to me because I explained to her the surgery. She basically knew what it was, but I went into like depth with her. And then she's like, oh, can I see? And I said, absolutely. And this was on there. And she's like, what's that? And I said, it's a waist trainer. And she's like, no. She was basically against waist trainers, which some doctors are, some doctors aren't. Some people aren't. You know how it goes. Some people like my eyebrows, some people don't. Can you take that off for me? Like, so I was like, Kate, like I was struggling. I was like, usually my boyfriend helps me with this. And when I said that, she's like, wait, you can't put it on comfortably by yourself? I was like, no. She's like, why are you wearing it? I said, because I'm Kim K. Like, girl. And she's like, why do you want this super skinny waist? And I was like, well, I'm not wanting like a super skinny waist. Well, I do, low-key. But I just want like a shape, you know? Because I still want to eat cupcakes and have a shape. So I'm just having this because of that. And she told me, you know, you can wear a corset. It's a lot safer for your body. She's like, I don't recommend corsets, but it's a lot safer for your body to corset. And I was like, what's the difference? And she's like, what's the difference? Take your waist trainer. Can you crunch it in half? Yeah, I can. So basically, there's no support. It's literally just like sucking your stomach in. That's all it's doing. It's just like, so that's what I felt. I was like, and then she told me why I got the tendon, whatever, and it was because she said, let's put it on right now. Show me how you put it on. So I was like, okay, well, my boyfriend puts it on, so you put it on and I'll show you. And as soon as I went into the stance, and I was putting my left knee forward and I was putting my right leg back and I would lean back forcefully. And that is what tore it, because I am putting so much force on my leg to suck in my stomach, to pull myself back, to get this waist trainer on, that is what caused my knee and my leg to not be able to walk in the morning, and I'm not kidding. So this sent me to the hospital, actually, and it wasn't like something dramatic or anything like that, but she said if you wear a waist trainer that's too small for you, you can die. And there's a girl I researched, and there was a girl that fell asleep with her waist trainer on and she died. And I was like, what? Constricting your breathing and all that. Like, it's literally not supporting blood flow if you're wearing it too small. Like, some people wear these all day long, no problem, but you guys have to understand that the difference is mine was too small for me. Like, too small. It wasn't like crazy small, but it was like I watched some girls on YouTube putting it on, and they were like, you know, it's a little bit of a struggle because it has to be tight. They're like, each. Mine was like, okay, maybe it went to like here. I'm exaggerating, like here. It went to like here, so it was like almost. And when it's too small, it's basically just like constricting you. It's not doing anything. So that is what caused my knee and myself not being able to walk and breathe and be comfortable while it's on. Like, I would time myself and I would try so hard to make it to an hour while wearing this on, and it was just unbearable. Like, my head would go numb. I wouldn't be able to sit because it would just be like and my boobs would like push up and I could like feel my implants in my chest. Like, it was just horrible. So I stopped wearing it and I was like, whatever, cupcake life. Like, that's all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna eat. So I said bye to the waist trainer and I stopped using it. Then I came across my girl Annie. I love her, Annie Princess. I don't know if she still goes by that, Princess Annie on YouTube. I will link her video, exactly the video that I'm talking about, waist trainers versus corsets. And I was like, that's interesting. So I watched it, and basically she used a waist trainer and then switched to a corset. And corsetting it's better for your body. It's a better shape for your body. It actually supports your body. And she just was really recommending them. And I was like, so I watched the whole video of her before and after pictures and how it's just better for her, and you can like tighten it to your own tightness so it's not over tight. And I was just like, girl. So I went and I ordered one from her, not her website, but the website she was like, she bought hers on, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this. And when I told my mom, my boyfriend, they were like, no, because of what I went through with the other one. And I said, no, I think it's actually gonna be better because, and then I rewinded. I put my mind in reverse. And I remembered when my doctor said to me, you can wear a corset after, and then the assistant said, or a waist trainer, which yes, both of those would be good if they fit. So I was like, corset. So I literally went to my mom's house. She measured everything. Like, I was stripped naked, and she measured my bust, my hips, my everything, my butt, everything, my length of my torso, and we measured 3 different times each. Like, we went measured while I was sitting, measured while I was standing, and I got my perfect measurements, sent them in to the place. Oh my god, Orchard Corsets. Go watch Annie's videos because that's where it is. I think it's Orchard. Anyway, I freaking love this Orchard Corset website. Actually, I'm just gonna link the Orchard Corset in the description box. Absolutely not sponsored at all. They do not know me. However, I was concerned because of what I went through, so I emailed them before and I was like, hey, these are my measurements, what do you recommend for me? They got back to me in like literally an hour, and they're like, we think this one's the best, or this one, whatever you're wanting. And I got it. So I've been wearing my corset now for probably since maybe June, July, August, September, October, November, maybe not 6 months, maybe like 5 months I've been wearing it for. And this is my corset. So it is absolutely beautiful. I love it a lot better. I'm wearing a little crop top. Usually I'll have it covered, but I just wanted to kind of show you guys today. So this is about as far as I can go before you start seeing boobies. And it's just one clasp all the way down, but you can tighten it on the back to however you want, and it goes up to here. Like, this is where it stops, right here. You can get longer ones, you can get shorter ones, and on the back you can tighten it. So I can make it super little and tight, or I can make it nice and loose. It's not just one custom size. You can tighten it. I have found that I have had to tighten it a little bit more sometimes because my waist does go in a bit, and when people see this, they're like, oh my god, your waist is that small? Well, no, that's just how small my waist goes when I pull it. I could actually probably go a little bit, but I was kind of not feeling it today, so I went a little bit looser, but it has really shaped my waist. And the big thing about it, I am not uncomfortable, and I can breathe, I can sit. I film like almost all my videos while wearing a corset, and you guys would probably not even know that because I'm just like chilling. I am not out of breath. I am not struggling to breathe. I have range in motion. I can bend. It's just a little hard to bend because I'm not gonna take it off right now, but I will show you guys a clip of bending the waist trainer versus bending the corset. The corset has boning in it, so it's basically forcing you to have a good posture. One thing that I have struggled with since at my modeling days, when I would model like not like, oh my god, I'm like walking down Victoria's Secret runway, like low key, like little modeling, I would have a problem with posture all the time. And I recently found out that I had scoliosis. I'm just letting you guys know that's probably what plays into my bad posture, is because of that. But this forces me to have a good posture, which in turn will help strengthen your core. So I have noticed that, and when I do like sit-ups and core exercises at the gym, I find it way easier. It's just so much easier now, and I can breathe better, and if I could wear this for probably the whole day. But when I'm going out for like a meal, I'll be like, take it off, because it honestly restricts you from eating a lot. And I like to eat. So if I'm just gonna have like a regular meal, I'll keep it on because whatever. But if I'm like going out for like sushi, like tonight we're going out for sushi, I'm not wearing this. I'm gonna freaking eat. I don't wear it at the gym, but I will wear it like before and after the gym. I wear mine for about 5 hours a day. The longest I've worn it was about 8 hours. It kind of sometimes looks bulky under clothes, like if I'm wearing a tight-fitting shirt, then I won't wear it out, but if I'm just wearing like a jacket or a sweater underneath, then I will wear this out. I don't wear it also every day. If I'm just lazing around, then sometimes I won't wear it. It kind of is dependent. 4 days a week. There are some girls that corset train that have really tiny waists. Keisha Kior has the most beautiful, I don't know, some people don't think of waist. Honestly, like, you're beautiful with a big waist, you're beautiful with a tiny waist, like, a waist size doesn't make you beautiful. I just personally think, like, a little, like, the days, like the Victorian days when they would have the corset, I just think it's gorgeous in my opinion. Also, big girls, like, eating the KFC, they're cute too, okay? Like, don't get me wrong, I know some people are gonna try to spin it and be like, you don't have to wear a corset to be beautiful. I know. I've been with skinny guys, I've been with big guys, and you know, I prefer them both. Like, well, I prefer my boyfriend over all of them, obviously. But you know, like, if that's not what's beautiful in life, that's not what beauty is in life, I just like it. Like, I like the aesthetic of the skinny little waist, and it doesn't like inhibit me in any way, so I'm like, hey, why not? If I'm just sitting here anyway, editing for 3 hours, why not just stick on my corset? Whatever, and then it'll just whatever. My motto is just do you. So there's obviously people that are going to be disagreeing with this or saying like waist trainers are really good for you, or like corsets are really bad for you, or whatever. Like, there's always people gonna have opinions, but there are x-rays that certain doctors have performed that corseting is safe for your body and your organs do not get damaged while wearing a corset. I know there's some doctors that are gonna say otherwise, but I researched into this really like extensively, and with Annie's video and other people's videos, and a lot of people think that, you know, just corseting is a lot better because of a lot of research that went into it. It's not just like, oh well, I think so. Corseting is not anything new. It's been around for years and centuries. Just the main thing for me is that I feel so much better. I can breathe, and it gives me a good little shape, and yeah, it's really cool. I eat well not all the time, like I like Wendy's, but I do try to get in a lot of fruits and vegetables and limit my animal products as much as possible. And I also go to the gym regularly, not every day, maybe like 3 to 4 times a week. 2 to 4 times a week I will go to the gym. Like, Scream Queens is on, you know? Like, I just want to sit and watch Scream Queens and drink tea. Like, I don't want to run. This is really unmotivating, I feel, this video. Don't get me wrong, exercise and eating well is really worth it. I hated fruits and vegetables before, and now when I'm incorporating them into my body, I feel a lot better. I really, truly, truly do. So please know that waist training, getting a small waist, isn't what is beautiful in the world. You do what you like. Don't feel pressured to do anything like that, you guys, at all. Just do you. Life is short, and own it. Do not wear a waist trainer or a corset that is too small for you. Please don't do it. It could have serious health risks. You could die. Like, it's just not good at all. So please don't do that. Always be safe with your body no matter what you're doing with your body. Having said that, I hope you guys got some information from this story time. I love you guys all. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you are enjoying Pinkcember. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching this. Please be safe with your body, and I love you all. Talk to you later. Bye, guys.